More to Marketing. Welcome to More to Marketing, a podcast on marketing, product, and everything business. I'm your host, Susan, and today we're going to be talking about the significance of colours in marketing and branding. To me, this is hugely important because certain colours do resonate with me as a person, but also for your audiences as well, depending on what your service or product is. And it's something I've seen change and evolve over time as well. Colours themselves play a pivotal role in marketing and branding due to how profoundly they do impact that emotion or the perception. Now, to me, I think of many things when I think of yellow, and I think of red, pink, purple, everyone's the same. But there are some things to understand when you're doing marketing and branding to ensure you do it a bit better, depending on your competitors as well, and who you're connecting with as an audience. Now, pros of colours in marketing. So they are an emotional connection. Colours evoke emotions and influence customer perceptions, fostering brand loyalty and recognition. They also help with brand recognition in the sense that strategic use of colours helps to immediately identify some brands and differentiate in the crowded market. First I think of is Cadbury Purple. And the other pro of colours is definitely about consumer response. Colours can influence consumer behaviour, affecting purchasing decisions and perceptions of quality products. Now, over time, I have seen that certain colours are used in certain instances to change behaviour. Back in the 80s, 90s, McDonald's, for example, was very red, and a lot of the fast food chains were red. And this was apparently, if you read all the studies, red was associated with fast, you go in, you go out. It's a fast transaction. You don't want to dwell a long time in the reds and yellows and those colors together. So therefore, those colors were used to try and have that transaction happening faster. Where when McDonald's changed its strategies in the early 2000s and beyond, it went for more browns. And a lot of those browns that were brought in place, particularly in the Australian market, was warmth, dwelling, staying, going to now the new McCoffee shop, having a coffee, staying with there for a bit longer and having a longer dwell time. So it's interesting how some case studies you see out there, the colours resonated with different behaviours and businesses change them depending on what they're trying to do with their audience. Now, there are many cons when it comes to colours in marketing. It is subjective. So interpretation of colours varies amongst cultures, individuals, and it leads to a conception of miscommunication or misinterpretation. So if you are going into other cultures with your brand, ensure, if you know up front, it's always handy ahead of time, what those colours may mean in those cultures. Whites, yellows, reds really stand out to me because I know those ones can have some deep impacts for certain different cultures. Another one to also be wary of is the overdependence. So relying heavily on colour may overshadow other essential aspects of your marketing strategy. Now, there are many case studies that talk about colour. Some of the three big ones that are worldwide known is you've got the Coca Cola red. The use of red in Coca Cola branding amplifies the passion and excitement, enhances its appeal, and creating a strong association with its product. Tiffany Co blue. Tiffany's distinctive blue hue conveys sophistication and luxury, contributing significantly to the brand recognition and differentiation. Heinz green. When Heinz introduced a green ketchup, it faced consumer resistance due to the unconventional color. That impacted its sales negatively. So, as I said, some colors may not work depending on situation. People expect ketchup to be red. Colors wield substantial influence on consumer perception and behavior, making them a critical component in effectively marketing and creating branding strategies. What do some colors mean? So this is not a definitive list, but it does give you an idea about what colors mean, but do take your time to research it if you're doing a brand and marketing strategy to ensure you're aligning to your correct values that you're trying to set. But we'll go through some examples here. Red. So it signifies excitement, passion, urgency, and can stimulate appetite and create a sense of urgency or energy. Blue evokes trust, professionalism, stability, and calmness. It's often used by businesses to convey reliability and security. Green. Green represents growth, freshness, health, and nature. It's associated with harmony, balance, and financial prosperity. Yellow symbolizes optimism, happiness, and creativity. It can grab attention and foster a sense of positiveness or cheerfulness. Purple, my favorite color, associates with luxury, royalty, creativity, and spirituality, often used to portray elegance and sophistication. And of course, we can't go past black. Black represents authority, power, elegance, and professionalism. It can create a sense of luxury and exclusivity, whereas white symbolizes simplicity, purity, cleanness, and modernity. It can evoke feelings of cleanliness and minimalism. So when you're putting together your branding and marketing strategy, ensure to make sure that color is one of the pivotal pieces that you look into and potentially even research to ensure it evokes the right message you're trying to convey with your product, service, and brand. Thank you for listening to this podcast on modern marketing. Don't forget to like and follow to hear more podcasts, and do share with anyone that could get value. More to marketing.